Right then, everybody, so if we can be on all fours, please. Knees hip width apart, hands shoulder width apart. Checking your alignment, so making sure those points are underneath the associated parts of your body, so hands under shoulders, knees under hips. We're going to lengthen through the crown of the head and stretch the other way through the tailbone. So let's just start off by reaching up into our pussycat, holding that position, reversing down into cow, raising the gaze and lifting up and reversing. So we are going to take it a little bit easy today, but there's still going to be a lot of challenge, but it's going to be more movement flowing than hard sort of primal work that we were doing at the end of last term. Coming up this time, let's just rotate the ribs round. Get everything eased up. Let's change direction. Okay, coming into the center, just take the hands an extra stretch forward so that they're slightly forward of the shoulder line. And I want you to come up into your pussycat and then push to the heels, stretching the spine. Come up through over the knees and just over the wrist to start off with. Take the body weight over the wrist, holding the shoulders down and back, and then pushing up through the spine down to the heels. So each time we're going to come a little bit further, lengthening through the crown, connecting those shoulder blades down into the back, feeling that work underneath the armpits. And this time, let's see if we can take the hips down a little bit lower. So we're starting to come into our Cobra Upward Dog. Still connecting those shoulder blades down. Now start to bring the legs out a little bit wider so that you can start to really push in to that Cobra Upward Dog position. I'm going to do 2 more. Last time, squeezing back, coming forward and extending. Let's hold that stretch. Shoulders connected down into the back. Nice deep breath, stretch out the stomach muscles. And breathe out, come up. I want you to tuck your toes underneath, bring the hands back underneath the shoulder blades, ready to push up into downward dog. Breath in. Breathe out, strong center, tailbone goes up, pushing the head in between the arms. Try not to put too much pressure through those wrists, so lifting up through that tailbone. We're going to start walking out the legs, lengthening the hamstrings. So nice quick movement. Feeling all that stretch running down either side of the lower back, through the glutes, hamstrings and calf muscles. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's lift both heels and then slowly lower down. Lifting up onto the toes. We're going to float up the right leg to the ceiling. Bring it through, touch the left elbow. Take it back up and through, touch. Up, through, touch. Up and touch. Last time, take it up. Bring it under the body this time, in between the hands, please. So you're in your lunge position, both arms are down. I want you to just lift and lengthen your gaze. So you've got a nice straight line from the tailbone all the way through the head, feeling that stretch through the back of the left leg. Keeping the left hand down, we're going to reach that right arm up, get the rotation through the body. Feel the tightness release through your right hip. Hold that position for a moment. Nice deep breath. Breathe out, reaching up through the right fingertips, coming up into your pose. Hold that position. Now we're going to take the arms round. So the right arm comes forward, left arm comes back. And I want you to swivel your left foot towards the inner part of the room. So you're in your warrior pose, holding that position. Nice strong center, coming up and back in. So we're just warming up the inner thigh of the left leg, coming up and lunge, up and lunge. Now as you come up this time, let's take the arm back, reverse pose, forward, lunge, up, reverse pose, forward, lunge, and reverse. Two more, and reverse. Last time, forward lunge, and reverse. Now swivel your right leg in, so you're facing forward line, flat back, reach forward. Hold that position, feeling the stretch running through the back of both the legs. Take the hands to the floor, keep the back nice and straight. Hold. Now walking the hands back, let the spine curve and flex forward. See if you can turn your hands down to the floor so the palms are up, drop the head in between. Nice deep breath. Strong center, bend the knees, bring the hands back and curling the spine, shoulders and head. We're going to step the legs back together, turn round, and we're going to come back down to the floor to go onto your opposite leg. When you're ready, breath in, breathing out, drop the chin to the chest, rolling forward, the hands come down to the floor, and we're taking the body into the downward dog position. So just adjust yourself accordingly. So last time you did the right leg, this time the left leg's going to float up and come across to touch. Take it up and touch. Up, touch, up, touch. Last time, take it up, bring it between the legs. Oh, sorry, between the hands even. So, holding that position, first of all, lengthen through your spine, lengthen through the crown of the head, feel the stretch running down the back of the right leg. You're going to keep your right hand on the floor, lift the left arm up into your rotation. Hold that position, feel the stretch in the left hip. Nice deep breath in, breathe out, pulling up through those left fingertips, hold that pose. We're going to reverse the arms into windmill and then turn the right foot in. So you're in your warrior pose. Okay, so up, straighten the leg, back in, stretch, up and stretch, up and stretch. Let's add in the reverse pose and reverse pose and reverse and down. Last time, reverse, coming down, turn your left foot into the corner, into the center of the room, back flat, straight back position. Feel the stretch, drop the hands down, lengthen through the back of the neck, raising the gaze. Now you're going to drop your head, walk your hands back. This time, hands to the back of the calves, and I want you to use the back of the calves to encourage the spine closer to your midline. Holding that position. Now bringing the hands back in front of you, going to raise the gaze again. Now soften your knees. And we're going to uncurl shoulders and head. So you should all be in a wide stance position. I want you to just narrow that down slightly, but keep those legs angled out towards the corners of the room. Okay, so let's go into our plie sets. So arms out to the side, just starting nice and simple, and raise. So I want you to really think about that zipping up of the inner thighs, pushing equally through both those heels, and up, and squeeze. Okay, let's add in a little raise as we come up, and squeeze, and lift, and down, and lift, and down, Good, keep it going. If it feels a bit unstable, you might need to narrow your legs, some of you, a bit wide. Okay, that's better, Fleur, yeah. Good. Let's go for 3 more. And 1. And 2. And last one. Now we're going to keep with the plie, so plie, but as you come up, I want you to lift your left leg and then put it down. So up and down. So it's like monster walks, but on the spot. So I want you to see if you can hold that balance for a second before you come back to your plie. Up, down. 5, 4, 3, really drop that tailbone down. 2, last one. Now this time, up, cross behind, curtsy, up, plie, up, cross behind, up, plie. Oh, it's a bit of a wobbler. Up, plie. Good. Woo. Feeling those legs working. 5, 4, 3, 2, last time. 1. Good. And rest there. Well done, everyone. That should have raised your heartbeat up a little bit. Have a quick sip. Coming back to the end of your mats. Ready to roll down. Taking a deep breath. As you breathe out, drop the chin. Roll those shoulders forward. Curling down to the floor as the hands come into contact. You're going to walk them forward just a little bit. If you need to bend your knees, then do. Okay, you're going to come forward into your loaded beast. So the knees come down, okay, but you're still in your 4-point kneeling position. Okay, left leg back and forward. Right leg, forward, left, forward, right, left, right, left, right. One more to each side. Okay, now both legs go back into your plank hold position. Hold it there. We're going to drop in between those shoulder blades. Push them away. Squeeze the scapula. Push them away. Squeeze. Away. 2 more. Squeeze. Keep those elbows strong. Don't bend the elbows. It's not a press up. And up. Okay, now we're going to jump both feet forward as close to the hands as you can. Ready? Good. Just keeping onto the balls of your feet. Keep those knees bent for me. Now I'm going to see if we can come into a static hold. So bring the hands up and hold in prayer position. Squeeze those inner thighs, working those ankles. Straighten your spine, set your shoulders. Slow your breathing. Okay, nice strong centre still. Take the hands behind. And you're going to slowly lower yourself onto your bottom, taking your legs in front. And you can just walk yourself forward if you've moved down your mat. Okay, taking the arms up, shoulders set into the back, breath in. Strong centre, releasing down bone by bone, shoulders head, let's lengthen. Coming straight back up and reaching over those feet. Coming up in the mid position, arms wide, rotate right. Back to centre, rotate left. Centre reach, and up and down. So really trying to work equally left to right side. Take your time. Stretch it forward. Reaching tall, open, stretch the chest, lengthen through the fingertips as you rotate. And back, and rotate. Back to center, arms together, squeeze the inner thighs, connect the back of the legs to the mat, and lengthen. Coming forward, reaching out, stretch over, sitting tall, fingertips, and rotate. Back, rotate. Last time, up and down, arms forward, release, controlled, stretch, coming up, and lengthen over, sitting tall. We're going to go straight from our rotation into rolling ball, single, double, crisscross. Off we go, find your points, and roll, and balance, roll, balance, roll, balance, two more, rolling back, and balance, last full roll, and balance. Control the release down this time. Off we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Legs squeeze, lift off. Round the world. And reach. And round. Good. And reach. And round. Two more. Reach it. And round. Last one. Reach. And round, circle the arms back, rotate to the right, left leg away, and 1, 2, 3, really work that rotation, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and squeeze it down, hold it in, let's keep hold of right leg, stretch the left away, hands behind that right leg please. Holding tight, extend the leg and bend, and reach, and bend, and reach, and 4. Last one, keep it long, release the back of the hand, arms to the side of the body, stretching out of your hip joint. Try to almost imagine you've got a piece of rope on the end of your toes, so you're pulling the hip socket apart. Let's circle that leg, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, change, and 1, keep it small, 2, 3, 4, and 5, take it tall, squeeze, back up with that leg, hold the back of that leg please, bring the head up off the floor and lift your left leg up too. So we're going straight into scissors, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Switch the legs, bend the right knee, left knee down to the chest, give it a squeeze, lower your head, transfer the hands to the back of the thigh, and extend, and bend, and 2, and bend, reach, and bend. 4, and 5, let go, arms down, connect the back of the arms into the floor, reach out of that hip socket, circle, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, change direction, really hard work into the hips, 2, 3, 4, and 5, take it up. Hold the hands to the back of the leg, lift the head and chest. We're going to raise that right leg off, stretching away through the toes and change. 1, 2, 3, 4, good. 5, 6, 7, well done everyone. 8, 9, last one. 10, keep that leg out, lower the right leg, lower the head to the floor. Okay, now we're going to just take the left leg and stretch it down. And I want it to stay about a foot off the floor, please. Reach the arms back. Now reach the arms forward and curl up. Hold it there, hundreds. Breathing in. And out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in. and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, final set, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, take the arms back, bring the leg in, give it a squeeze, leave the right hand on the knee, left arm out, draw across, have a stretch, catch your breath. Coming back to center, stretch that left leg away, arms behind the head, right foot just off the floor, about a foot off the ground, ready to curl forward, off we go, and breathing in, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, really feeling those abs working, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, final set, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, lower, take the arms, bend the knee in, give it a squeeze, left hand stays on the knee, let's draw it across, have a breather. Okay, coming back to the center, let's open up those hip flexors, so feet in nice and tight. Going to work activating those glutes, so I want the back of the arms in full contact with the floor, so you just got that openness across the chest. When you're ready, breath in, breathing out, spine curling up, feel the openness through the hips, feel those glutes switching on tight. We're going to lift up onto the toes and lower, lift and lower, lift, lower. So the spine stays straight, all the work coming from the balls of the feet into the ankles and the side of the legs with the calf muscles. And 3, 2, and 1. Keep it up, drop the tailbone, lift, tailbone, lift. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last time, and 8. Spine curl down, bring those knees in, quick squeeze. Okay, from there, let's lift the legs straight up, please. Again, I want you to think about that connection of the back of the arm, the long head of the tricep, pushing down into the floor. So we're going to work on lifting the bottom up off the floor, really activating those lower core muscles. So when you're ready, we're breathing in to prepare, breathing out, and lift. And slowly come back down. Okay, so we're going to lift, take the tailbone up to the ceiling, and then slowly come back down. Now I want you to try to activate the back of the arms, keep the neck long, and try not to stress into your neck muscles at all. So keep your eyes focused up to the ceiling for this exercise. Try not to glance at your screen. And strong center. And tailbone down. Okay, this time as we come up, we're going to see if we can extend the legs, cross them over, and then roll them slowly back down. Bend the knees. So, over we go. Extend, crisscross, slowly come back down. Bend the knees. Good. Up and over, extend, crisscross, and slowly come back down. Don't let that head turn to the screen. Off we go. 4 more. Up and over, straighten, crisscross, slowly come back down. Bend, and over. Straighten, crisscross, slowly back down. Last one. Tailbone up, use those core muscles, straighten, crisscross, and control the release back down. Bending the knees, hands to the back of the thighs please, and just lower the legs a little bit further away. You're going to bring your chin into your chest, and and breathe out, strong center, sit up, keeping the toes raised up off the floor. Okay, well done everyone. Okay, so we are going to be releasing down to the floor, keeping those feet high, so it's a prep for a teaser. I want you to set your shoulders, connect them down into the back, curl the tailbone, so you're trying to really release the spine slowly in control, keeping those feet up in the same position. Now I'm going to come back up, so breath in, breathe out, strong center. Try not to let those feet come away from your body. Sit tall. Okay, curl, coming down to the point of the shoulders. So we're not rolling like a ball. And then use those core muscles. See if you can come back up. Ooh, okay. See if you can extend one leg. And again, control the release away. And then chin to chest. Ooh, try not to let those shoulders creep up. Keep that leg tall. Switch over. And leg up. Control. Try not to rock down. And then chin to chest. Up you come. Sitting tall. Well done. Place the feet to the floor. Open those knees. Let's take a stretch forward. Okay, so just enjoying that stretch for a moment. Uncurl the spine. We're going to take the legs out wide. Okay, so just walking the body weight forward to start off with. And we're going to take the body round towards the left-hand side, stretching over the knee, feeling that length through the right side of the body. Just looking under the armpit a little bit, a bit of rotation. And then coming back through that central position and round to the opposite side. And you can just glance under the armpit. Coming back to the center position, stretching forward a little bit more if you can. Okay, coming back up, we're going to narrow the legs slightly, opening the arms up into our soar exercise. So rotation, a reach, coming up, fully rotate and stretch. Okay, so a few of these before we start adding in our lift and reach and back. This time we're going to lift. So rotate the arms back, hand behind, lift those hips, stretch it out, coming back down and to the heel, up to center, full rotation, reach, windmill, point, stretch, down and return. One more to each side, rotate, reach and lift. Down and back to the foot. Last time. Getting closer to my laptop. Reach, rotate, lift, down. Let's go back to the foot. Coming up to the center. Return from there. Feet together. I want you to bend the knees for me, please. Okay. So facing the hands in towards the bottom. Rolling the scapula together so that the humerus comes back in the socket. Make sure your feet are hip width apart. When you're ready, nice strong center and breathing out to lift up the tailbone. Nice flat back position. Okay, so from there we're going to just dip the bottom slightly and lift, squeeze, dip and lift, squeeze, dip and squeeze. Dip and squeeze. 3 more. Dip and squeeze. Dip and squeeze. Last time. and raise from there. Okay, reach your right hand up to the ceiling. Turn it over and down onto your knees. Have a squeeze to your heels. Okay, we're going to come down onto our bellies, please. Taking those hands straight behind the back. I'd like you to interlink the hand at the at the wrist. And we're going to bend those knees, bringing the feet towards the bottom. So let's start off with our left cheek touching the floor. And we're going to tap those toes twice. Reach them away, bring the head to centre. Stretch the fingertips past the bottom. Bend the knees, drop the opposite cheek to the floor. At your own pace, so bounce, bounce, reach. Bounce, bounce, reach. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Last time. Release down. Coming up onto all fours for me. When you're ready, have a quick squeeze. Then knees are hip width apart, hands are shoulder width apart. So no pressure through the wrist, please. Make sure you're spreading out that weight equally between your 4 points. And right leg goes away. We're going to lift the leg up, rotate into our star. Hand onto the hip, touch the foot to the floor, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, keep it high on 8. Reach that top arm over and squeeze together, reach away. Squeeze, reach. Squeeze, reach. Good. Sorry, I got cramp in my bottom hip. And squeeze, reach. Squeeze, reach last time. Squeeze, reach, take it down, stretch it over. Hold it there until my cramps disappeared. Coming back up, back round to the centre position. Okay, let's change legs. So left leg away. We're going to rotate and reach it up. Hand onto the hip, down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's keep it high on 8. Hand over the head, elbow to knee, and reach, and reach, and reach. 4, 5, 6, 7. Last time, and 8. Take it down, stretch it over. Coming back round onto all fours for me, please. You're going to take the right leg away, holding that position. You're going to lift the leg up into your 3-point kneeling position. Now you're going to do a press up, so you're going to lower the elbows into the side and push up. Lower in and up. Imagine you've got a weight of water pushing that back leg down. So you're just like a tipping mechanism. 4, 5, last time. And 6, take the foot to the floor, keeping the toe tucked under. Reach your left arm away and circle. 1, 2, 3, last full rotation. Up to the ceiling, hold that rotation. See if you can get a bit more. And then coming under. And cheek to the ground. Good work, everyone. Coming up, 4 points again. Just release off your wrist if you need it. Okay, left leg away, lift it up to hip height. Elbows stay in, length through the crown, shoulders connected, and press up. 1, 2. So you're completely staying in the same shape, no matter where you are. Good. 5. Last time, keep those elbows in tight. 6, good. Touch the foot to the floor. Reach the right arm away, circle round. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time, coming tall. Get the rotation, so you can push through that left arm. Let's stretch it under, cheek to the floor. Hold it there. Coming back into your 4 points. And I'd like you to just turn so you're sat with your left hip down onto the floor. And you can just stagger the legs for me into your mermaid pose. Okay, so left arm reaches up. Let's stretch it over and reach the other way. Good. Stretch it up and over and reach the other way. Last time, stretch it up and over. And this time as you come down, I want you to slightly turn your hips so that your left hip bone is slightly further rotated under the body. And you're going to bend the elbows away. So you're kind of in a side lying position. And you're going to just reach that back leg a bit further from your body line. Okay, from there you're going to lift the leg and down. Lift and down. It's really hard. 3, 4, 5, 6. Try not to change the rest of your body. 7. Keep it high on 8. And pump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Push up. Stretch over. Sweep the leg round. Give it a hug. Just breathing nice and deeply. Let's take that right hand behind and just rotate the spine in the opposite direction. Get a bit more stretch through that hip joint. Coming back to the center. So you can keep that right leg crossed over. Come into your long mermaid position. Okay, sitting up nice and tall. So let's start with our mermaid stretch. So we're coming over and reach. Up and stretch. And reach. And stretching over. This time coming down. So we stretch first and then rotate round. The forearms are down to the ground. Just lengthen that leg a bit further away and twist the hips so that that right hip's a bit easier to lift that back leg. And when you're ready, lengthen into the crown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep it high on 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Push up. Sweep the leg round. Give it a hug. Just change the sit bone position if you need to. Hold it in. Let's add in a bit more rotation. So left arm behind, looking over the shoulder. Coming back to the centre. I'm going to take both the legs behind us, coming back down to the floor, please. Hands reaching down towards the thighs into breaststroke. Breath in. Breathe out, strong centre, hands down, reaching past the thighs, lengthen into the crown. Up we come with those arms, circle. 1, and 2, 3, 4, last time, and 5, hold it there. Let's lower. Fingertips level with the base of the earlobes, pushing into Cobra, shoulders down, and up we go. And lower. Breathing as you move. Last full Cobra. And as you lower down, allow the body to relax, just wobbling the hips from side to side. Hands underneath the chest, pushing up, straight into rest position, reaching those fingertips away, stretch out the spine. And then bringing those arms into the body and maybe wrapping them around towards your feet. Let everything soften. Nice strong center, uncurling the spine, shoulders and head. And we're going to come up onto tall knees, please. So from your tall knee position, we're just going to open up those hip flexors a little bit more. So when you're ready, taking the arms forward, we're going to circle the left arm back and take the right arm to the ceiling, reaching down for the heels. Coming back up. I'm going to switch the arms. So coming back, stretch, and switch the arms, and stretch. Coming up, switch the arms, stretch back. So each time you might be able to go a little bit more. Last time, stretching back. As you come up this time, you can come down onto the heels. Relax the thighs, reach both the arms up to the ceiling, looking past the fingertips, floating the arms down, drop the head. And again, lift up and float down. Last time. And as the arms come down this time, you can join them together and you're all done. Thank you very much indeed, everyone. Excellent work. Pretty hard,